All right, welcome and happy new month. Okay, this is going to be the forecast of what we expected of different synthetic indices for the new month. And I hope you just take advantage of them when they come and all the stuff like that. And before I proceed with this, I would like to say this. Okay, I've been saying it on all my platforms. And for those who care to listen, who have actually pay attention and listen, they profited from it. And those who don't listen don't profit from it. And it cut across a different area, starting from the aspect of tools. Now, many people will come to my YouTube videos once in a while when I actually, post about things, whether I buy or whether I get free or but that I want to sell. Now, it's an open market and people will come and really criticize the work. Oh, somebody's giving this thing for free. Why are you selling it? And things like that. And I was just like, the Bible was so clear. It said, lead a quiet life and minding your own business. So it is very important that people mind their business. Somebody is selling it. Okay, you got it free of charge. Glory be to God. Move on to the next point. Check another person out that is not selling it, that is giving it free of charge. Now, another set of people will say they will see free stuff. They will not ask you for the one that you give free of charge. They don't even know whether it works or it doesn't work. They don't care to know if it works. Then you see that one that you post that you want to sell. That's the one they will message you and they believe that their life depends on it. Who told you that the free one is not even better than the paid one? Me? I've never said that in the past. That maybe my paid one is far better than my free stuff. I only talk about differences of why I think it's better. Why I think, not why it is better. So it might be better, and somebody might pick the true free tools up and use it judiciously and enjoy it far better than the paid stuff. That is life. That is trading. That is you are able to backtest and experience what the right thing that you experience in the market, and you note everything. The downfall of your strategy, you are able to scale through, and with that, you are able to have an upper edge. That is somebody who has wisdom in the space and apply it. Okay, so it's very, very important that you pay attention to that. You don't have to break your bank to get the premium tools if you don't have it, or go all your way to be begging. Check free stuff, test them on your demo over and over again. I started that way. I check free stuff out on different platforms. I even tell people sincerely that I started my training journey, even though I started on the rough part, paying people, and it was signal provider, and they were not ready to help. They helped me burn accounts in the real forex space, and they still blame me, unlike the way I've actually been doing my business. But yet still, I can't shift blame on anybody. It was my call, it was my decision, and I keep forging ahead. And after then, I look out for free stuff, free things from here and there and here and there. Sometimes I need to pay for some things, sometimes I don't pay. Sometimes I see that some people ask me to pay, I check it out if I can get it free. If I cannot get it free and I feel I want to get it, I go ahead and pay. So nobody forced me to do anything. That's one thing I've learned about my own journey in forex. I make the calls by myself, and I never ever make it seems as if, okay, this is the best, that cannot be the best. Okay, so if you don't have the money, you don't have to go all your way to waste the little you have to get free things. And another thing is the aspect of people having this wrong mentality of what you have been seeing in YouTube videos. $10, how to go $5, how to go $20. Yes, I do it. And if you care to listen to everything I've always been saying, it is not the safest space. You can actually bring your last $150 into the forex space, and you're thinking of trading volatility 100. You are just kidding yourself. There's no strategy that you to use. It's it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it does not make sense. So they will tell you that you don't have to have big money to actually trade the financial market. The truth is that it's a lie. It's a big lie. It's a big fat lie. To trade the financial markets successfully and with a calmness of mind and everything, you need money. Okay, I used to tell people that okay, we set up the exclusive club because we know that we want to focus on one particular pair and trade rightly in the right way with the right mind. We need so account of at least $500 or $1,000, and we'll focus only on one pair. Now, some people will feel like, why can't you do it on $100? Some people have asked me that question. The real question you to ask yourself is that you trade volatility 100 on an $100 account. What would be the risk? Think. The risk will be around $50. How much is remaining in your account? If you lose the first trade, can that account sustain the second trade? Can it sustain the third trade? If you have 1 to 3 weeks to reward, can it take 4 trades and win only one and lose three and come to break even? It will not be able to because the size of the account. So somehow, you might not have the big money, like you might be phantoming in your mind when I'm talking about that you still need money. You can start with a $500, $1,000. But if you don't have that, it's okay. But never be in the category of people that says that you don't need big money. You really need big money to have the right mind. If you don't have big money, you know you have work to do. But you still have little that you put. If you know there is no way you can get another thing, you can actually first of all learn. Look for a pair that is of low volatility and actually trade. And finally, for those who care to know, if you know that you are free to trade and you're not really ready for that risk to say, account management is not the best for you. I have always been saying this. I do training, I do account management, and I give VIP signal. Take VIP signal if you are ready to trade. It's better even than account management. Oh, why will you say your VIP signal is better than account management? Don't ask me that question. VIP signal is better than account management, and I've tell people the reason why. You can't expect me to manage your lead two accounts and do proper risk management with it for you. If I use a week to build an $100 account to $200, so I will get $50 for a whole week working on your account because I don't want to lose your account, so I make $50 for you. But if it is you, you can do it. It is your account. But to me, it is not making sense. So I have to do a higher risk on your account. And exposing your account to higher risk might actually expose it to something that is really damaging for it. But for you, it is your money. If it takes you 1 month to build it up, it's not going to be a problem. If it takes you 2 months, it's not going to be a problem. But I can't actually help you have that patience. You have to be the one to learn that patience and actually do it. So account management is not the best for you if you know you can trade and you are not ready for risk. So do by learning and trading yourself, or you take signals. That is an advice. Okay? So that you don't just blame somebody else for your problem. It is your problem, it is your fault, and you are blaming somebody else. So let's leave that. Those are the by the ways. Let's quickly look at the crash 300. Now, crash 300, we we're looking forward at this new month. So actually, let's start from daily. All right. The market has actually started a downtrend. I think it started last 2 months. Yeah, that's from July. Yeah, last 2 months. This already September. So we arrive it. The market starts dropping from July, and the market is still dropping as we have this on the daily time frame. We already have. Sorry, let me pick those tools, and actually horizontal is better than this. Okay, and let's pick arrow. I think this one now. Okay. All right. So let's pick from horizontal array. Now, if you look at it from here, okay, the market is actually, dropping and already gave us a sign like this. So this is actually or stop loss level where anybody that is looking forward to take a long position should be taking. Even if you're taking it, it's not too late to still sell. So the market is expected to drop all the way down to those points. Yeah, at least to this point. Now, however, I always tell people, as much as you have that as a forecast, always have this also in mind. The market will react to levels. That's what the market did here, reacting to this level that the market push up from. So if it reacts to it and successfully drop, it's going to come all the way down to this level. Then after this level, it will be coming all the way to this level. So when it gets to this level, then we can actually be waiting for an upward movement of the market. So anybody that is actually selling is of higher chances than those who are looking forward to buy. Okay, so let's look at volatility and the majority trade volatility 75. As we know that volatility 75 is still nose diving and is still on this, downward spiral. And I think on the weekly, just like this is actually limited to its capacity for, I mean, the trading view dot binary dot deriv or binary, the maximum is daily. So if you look at this market, you notice that this market is actually reacting to this level very soon. It's already approaching it. Then when it gets there, it's going to get there. It's going to get to 525. So when it gets there, there is going to be first reaction, which might actually lead to an uptrend. Then if it doesn't, if there is no success in that, we are looking forward for the market to go all the way down to 38. Yeah, don't say you don't think so. It's possible. Market has actually dropped in the past, that has spiral up and drop all the way down from go to a low that you didn't expect and went all the way up to form a all-time high. I think this was the market, okay, that I was trying to talk about. No, okay, it is. Let me see. 2000, yes, 2021, yes. 2021, when you form a new high. The market has actually had this to be its peak before. Then this market from that rising up went all the way down to this point and formed a new high. Now, when you form a new high, we expected that okay, when the market is coming back, it will not pass here again. But you can see the market went all the way down to this level. Let me move it so that you can see that fixed 75 always respect. So it went to this level before rise up and form a new high again. So there's higher tendency for this market to go all the way down to this level, and we're expecting it to form a new high later after that. But however, at the beginning of this month, you are looking forward to actually sell and not really buy. But if people, for people that knows me, they know that at this particular time, I hate taking trade like this because the market has been selling for a long period of time. If I get caught up right now, I can lose money. So the market is still a sell trend though. So let's look at 51s. Okay, let's fix 51s. So fix 51s is expected to actually, okay, this is daily time frame. We are expecting the market to spiral all the way up. Okay, if it's going to buy, there is going to be something. Okay, you can see market have reaction at this point. Then we expect the market to give us, uh let me show you what we'll be expecting from volatility 51s. So we'll be expecting this market to do like this. Oh shit, not like that. Okay, we expect the market to actually, you know, not necessarily the way I just drew it like this. What I just mean, like, hey, yes, then goes all the way up. We need to see this ascending pattern and the market go all the way up. So that is exactly what is about for me on the daily time frame. So if we scale down to 4 hours and we see if the market is already giving us I'm going ahead exactly this is what we're expecting to happen, then you can start scaling through right now, putting stop loss here and expecting those markets to go. However, it is safe to actually wait for the market. Not that. It is safe to exactly wait for this market to actually break this region because that is where the market has consolidated, a ranging pattern of the market. You expect the market to break it upward. You can now start scaling and taking opportunity. However, it is much about buy than sell right now on the fix 51s. And some people love boom and crash 1,500. So let's look at 1,000 boom, 1,000. 1,000 on a daily time frame for the month of September. What were we looking at? You can see that this market is still uh, on a sideway on a monthly time frame, on daily time frame rather. And for the month, then we'll be looking forward to see this market much about buying to me, much about buying than selling. So if you look at it from a 4 hours time frame, let's see what 4 hours communicates to us and have idea. Now, exactly what I was expecting. So I was expecting the market to do like this, to go all the way to this point. Then when you get to that point, go all the way down back to probably here or here. So I'm of the opinion that this market might actually be on a daily time frame, might actually be sideways continually for a long period of time before you actually have a way. But however, I'm still having this possibility of it scaling up. And for those who want to actually be taking lower risk, I would say it is safe to actually wait for market to either get here and sell than when you see a confirmation than to actually just join trade anyhow. And if you're buying, you can take lower risk and actually put your stop loss within this region. And when you are getting here, you are planning to take your profit since that is going to be spike. Okay, so if you don't see spike and the market stop you out, it's going to be a lower risk according to your plan. And boom 500, which is of lower spike. Let me see. Boom 500. Okay, as we can see, boom 500. If you have to draw trend, you will be drawing it just like this. And as you can see, the market is expected to react to this trend line. So this market is still an uptrend. So even though it's an uptrend market, it has always been the nature of this boom 500. So it will not surprise me if it breaks the trend line. So as we have it, you can draw the trend line and expect the market to react. Now, for those who will be taking and the spike, always draw a trend line, an accurate trend line, an ideal trend line that connect 2 to 3 levels together. Oh, I picked that in. All right, so as we have it, trend inside trend, I just mean the drawing trend, and there's no room for laziness in forex. Okay, so you are waiting for the market to react. This is a trend here. Then when the market move all the way to this level, you can react and give you opportunity to resell again. Like I said, this market is an uptrend market, not a downtrend. So the market is still pushing up, even though the market is dropping. It's still having tendency. If it doesn't break those levels, the market can still go far up. So don't be fooled by what you're seeing. Look at the broad thing that might happen in the market. But however, Don't overcapitalize on something that you might be wrong about. And there's just a here. Okay, there's Crash 500. Okay, Crash 500. I think I started selling back. I told somebody how the market is going to go all the way up. Then from there, it's going to sell. So it has went all the way up. For those who follow me, I did the signal. I gave the signal out about volatility, about this Crash 500. I gave the signal out, I think around here. Yes, I think if it is not here, if it is not here, it will be around here. But I know it's before my birthday, so it's going to be June. My birthday was in July, so it was before my birthday. Surely I gave it around here that the market is going all up and it's still up trend actually. Now, but on the daily time frame, the market is signaling that the market might not pass here for now before there is going to be a massive correction to the downtrend, and the correction should actually happen to this level first. So it's expected to go beyond that actually. I'm still expecting it to go all the way down to this level. I'm expecting in that worst case scenario we should get all the way to this level, then we can now come all the way back to this level. So in everything, this market is already an uptrend, but I'm expecting a correction. It is uptrend actually, but I'm expecting a correction, a larger correction to happen to give room to a bigger up movement again. So possibly the correction may not exceed here, but I expect it to exceed, but it may not then go all the way up to this place. All right. I think those are the major pairs that people trade. If there's any other pair you would like me to analyze and give update about uh, for the new month, just let me know in my Telegram and I'll be responding to that effect. Thank you and have a blessed and profitable month.